Did you know? Studies show that over 60% of dog owners unknowingly engage in behaviors that cause their dogs stress, anxiety, or even fear. And the worst part? Many of these behaviors seem totally harmless to us. Dogs may not hold grudges like humans, but that doesn't mean they forget. Research has proven that dogs have an incredible memory for emotional experiences, especially when it comes to trust and safety. So if you've ever wondered why your dog sometimes seems distant, anxious, or hesitant, it could be because of something you're doing without realizing. In Part 1, we uncovered 7 things your dog will never forgive. But we're not done yet. There are still more surprising mistakes that could be hurting your relationship with your furry friend. Before we jump in, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That way, you'll always get the best tips to strengthen your bond with your dog. Now let's dive into the next 8 things your dog will never forgive, starting with one that even experienced owners get wrong. Forgetting to reward good behavior. Many owners are so focused on correcting mistakes that they forget to reward the good stuff. But think about it. How is your dog supposed to know they're on the right track if no one tells them? Imagine working hard at your job, but your boss only shows up to complain when you mess up. And when you do everything right? Silence. No thank you, no recognition. Frustrating, isn't it? Dogs feel the same way. If they never get positive feedback, they might stop trying altogether. Did your dog sit when you asked? Praise them. Stayed quiet while you were busy? Give them some love. Peed in the right place? Treat time. Rewards don't always have to be food. They can be affection, a toy, or even a cheerful good boy. If you only correct mistakes but never reinforce the right choices, your dog might give up on listening to you. The secret to training isn't just saying no, it's making sure they understand when they're doing things right. Forcing interaction with strangers. Your dog is the cutest thing ever, and when friends visit, you want them to see just how amazing they are. But what if your dog doesn't want to socialize? Many dogs don't like interacting with strangers right away, and that's completely normal. However, some owners insist on pushing their dog into uncomfortable situations, bringing them close to guests, placing them on someone's lap, or even forcing pets and cuddles when they're clearly not okay with it. The problem? If a dog feels like they have no choice, they may start seeing visitors as a threat. Over time, they could become anxious, uneasy, or even aggressive whenever someone enters the house. The right way to introduce your dog to new people? Let them take the initiative. If they want to sniff and interact, great. If they prefer to observe from a distance, respect their space. With patience and positive experiences, your dog may eventually learn to enjoy meeting new people. But if you force it, you might just create a dog that dreads visitors. Your dog isn't a stuffed toy for others to squeeze. They have feelings and deserve respect. Turning their crate or kennel into a punishment. Many owners use a crate or playpen as a safe space where their dog can relax. The problem starts when that space becomes a punishment. If your dog only gets sent to their crate when they misbehave, they'll start associating it with something negative. Over time, they may avoid going in or even become anxious when left alone. A crate or kennel should be a refuge, not a prison. If trained properly, your dog will see it as a cozy spot where they can unwind without interruptions. If you need them to go in, use positive reinforcement. Leave toys and treats inside. Make the space comfortable and welcoming. Never force them in as punishment. If your dog already has a negative view of their crate, don't worry, it can be fixed. Slowly reintroduce it in a positive way, rewarding them whenever they enter voluntarily. Your dog deserves a safe, peaceful space, not a place of punishment. Training mistakes you don't even notice. You spend days teaching your dog to sit, and they learn it perfectly. But then, at the park, you ask them to sit, and they completely ignore you. Did they forget the command? Not quite. The problem might be in the way you trained them. Dogs don't generalize commands the way humans do. If you only taught sit inside the house, your dog might only associate the command with that specific environment. To them, sit might mean sit on the living room rug, not necessarily anywhere else. This happens because dogs learn through context. Your tone of voice, body language, and surroundings all influence how they understand a command. If you want your dog to obey in any situation, you need to practice commands in different locations and with various distractions. That way they'll learn that sit means sitting, no matter where they are. Another common mistake? Getting frustrated when they don't learn quickly. Even if you don't yell, your dog can sense your impatience, which may make them anxious or afraid to try, slowing their progress even more. The key is patience, consistency, and reinforcing training in different environments. That way, your dog will truly understand the commands, no matter the situation. Pushing your dog away without realizing it. Having a loving dog that jumps with joy when they see you and covers your face in kisses is amazing. But what happens when this happens at the wrong time? Maybe you're in a rush, busy with something important, or just too tired. Without realizing it, you start pushing them away, ignoring them, or even scolding them whenever they try to show affection. The problem? Dogs learn through association. If every time they try to show love, they get a negative response, they might stop trying altogether. Over time, your once affectionate dog might start keeping their distance, stop seeking attention, and even seem indifferent. But it's not because they love you any less. They just learned that you don't want their affection. This doesn't mean you have to accept jumping and licking all the time, but instead of pushing them away impatiently, redirect their affection to more appropriate moments. If they jump, ask them to sit before giving attention. If they want affection while you're busy, make sure to set aside time later to show them love. That way they'll learn they can express their love, but in the right way, using different commands for the same action. You want your dog to stay still, so sometimes you say stay, other times wait, and occasionally don't move. To you, these all mean the same thing. But to your dog, it's as if the rules change every time. Dogs don't understand synonyms like humans do. They learn through repetition and association. If you always use the word stay, they'll understand that's the correct command. But if you keep switching it up, they might think each word means something different and not know which one to follow. Now imagine you're learning a new language. On the first day, someone tells you that chair is chair. The next day, they point to the same object and say stool. On the third day, they call it seat. You'd probably be confused, right? That's exactly how your dog feels. The best way to avoid this mistake? Always use the same command for each action, and make sure everyone in the household does the same. If you say sit, but someone else says sit here, your dog might not realize it's the same thing. Dogs learn best when training is clear and consistent. If they always know exactly what you want, they'll follow commands faster and with much less stress. Playing games your dog doesn't understand. Playing with your dog is essential for their happiness and well-being, but some games that seem harmless to us can actually be frustrating or even stressful for them. Faking a ball throw, blowing in your dog's face, hiding food, or calling them for no reason might seem funny to you, but they can confuse and even upset your dog. Unlike humans, who understand jokes and laugh at them, dogs take things literally. If they trust that you threw the ball, but then realize it's not there, they may feel tricked. If you call them over just for fun with no real purpose, they may stop trusting that command. Some of these pranks can also be uncomfortable or even scary. Blowing in a dog's face, for example, can be irritating and make them want to back away. Some dogs might even react negatively. That doesn't mean you can't play with your dog. Just choose games that are genuinely fun for both of you. Try actually throwing the ball instead of pretending, hiding treats and letting them find them, teaching new tricks that stimulate their mind. If it's not fun for both of you, it's not a game. It's just an annoying prank for your dog. So how many of these mistakes have you made without realizing? The good news is that it's never too late to change. Small adjustments in the way you interact with your dog can make a huge difference in their happiness, confidence, and trust in you. Dogs may not speak our language, but they communicate in their own way. When we listen and respect their needs, we create a bond that lasts a lifetime. So next time you call your dog over for no reason, force them into an uncomfortable situation, or unknowingly confuse them with mixed signals. Remember, to you, it might be just a small moment, but to them, it could mean everything. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Have you noticed any of these behaviors in your dog? Let me know in the comments. And if you've ever wondered whether your dog truly trusts you, don't miss the next video. Click here to find out. There are hidden signs that reveal if your pup feels 100% safe with you, and most owners completely overlook them.